Well, boys, today I'm on some sketchy shit. I'm about to go drive a 280Z with a built 1J swap. I've never driven a 1J before. I've driven 2Js. I've always wanted to drive a 1J. So we're about to go do that. Damn, Griffin. Back at it again with the sketchy trunk. Whew, 620 wheel horsepower. I'm freaking pumped to the moon, dude. I'm so happy that I get to bring you guys along with this. Let's get down there and check this thing out. Big tunnel, we gotta get some pops and bangs, you know how it is. Oh, yes, dude. I gotta love it. I just pulled by his house and I just saw the car. Dude, it looks insane. Holy cow, let's go meet him. Jesus Christ. It just looks like something straight out of Tokyo Drift. What's up, man? It's good to see you.
How's it going?
That's a wide boy, if I've ever seen one on the bottom too. Holy cow, look at the tires. Let's start with how much power this makes on what different modes.
I don't really have like a dyno session for each different mode, right? Because I have a 12 position switch, he just gives me 12 different variations of it. Like at setting 1, you know, it goes to 20 pounds and kind of holds it there most of the time. But when you're on setting 10, it's just 28 pounds all the time, all gears, everything like that. The cool thing about 1 through 5 is it's like, it basically just lets the boost creep up a little bit more each time. And then 5 through 9, it's speed-based boost. So the faster I go, the more boost it'll give me.
Give me a quick rundown on the motor. I know it's a 1J swap, but just start from there. And
1J, stock bottom end, basically an OEM Toyota head gasket, ARP head studs. It's got Crower soft cut 272s, which was a custom cut from way back in the day. Stock valve train, Revenant 7200, and that's pretty much it as far as like the motor itself goes. It's got a small Borg Warner S257, just with an 83 backside. It's a little bit of a bigger backside, just so it spools a little bit later. But it's a small turbo by any standards. And it's got some fender flares on there, and you got some spacers on this thing, right? No spacers. No spacers on it. The wheels were built to spec for the flares. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, are these custom wheels? They were custom built, yeah. They're Work BSXX wheels, and I found them. They were originally made for a Honda, but the 3-piece wheels. So I had a company, Love 20B, up in Anaheim. He built these wheels for me to make them perfectly spec'd for the flares. And then the interior, so you changed everything pretty much, it looks like. So the dash is all original. It's just now starting to crack, which is a pretty known problem with the older cars. The center console is made by Skillard. It's all aluminum. And the delete plates are all aluminum as well. The seats, just, you know, regular Sparcos R100s, no big deal. It looks so good inside. I like that it's really simple. And then the transmission Tremec, I think, right? Yeah, the Tremec 6-speed. Do you have any idea what your 60 to 130 is currently? The 60 to 130 last time I got was a 643. God damn. Yeah. That's I really wanted to get into the 5s. I'm gonna need rolling anti-lag for that though. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's super fast. Yeah. Yeah. Take you to get used to? Or you've already had 1Js though, so you're like... Yeah, but never like this. Yeah, that's different. Never like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That is so dumb, dude. That's insane. That's like sketchy. That's
too fast. Oh my god. Dude, that's honestly f***ed. Oh my god. That's like unreal how fast that is. Okay, boys, so obviously we're in this extreme death trap of a car. 1JZ swapped, 280SX. So I took this thing on the freeway already because I had to, you know, pick up the car. I did a couple pulls and I'm slightly acquainted with the car, but this thing is an absolute fucking monster. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than it's a monster. I got my buddy Nick sitting passenger. He's gonna be filming today because the car is just, it's too shaky to have a mount. It's a death trap. It's not meant to be mounted. So I'll start in second for the boys right now, okay? Hold your breath, boys. It's just the most surreal feeling to have this thing spool at like 5,000 RPM and then just pull all the way to 8 harder and harder and harder. I don't think there's a better sound than like a 1J or a 2J, to be totally honest with you, especially after driving a couple of them. Like, this is the best sound. Like, it sounds like a fucking fairy tale. Like, it doesn't sound real, right? All right, we'll do another second gear pull. We're at 3,000 RPM. Wait for the spool. Like, listen how long. I don't know what to say. There's just not many things that I have like to compare this to. You know what I mean? Like, this is on a whole different like spectrum of cars from what I've previously driven. Rear wheel drive, big power, super lightweight, 2,800 pounds is what this thing weighs, with a freaking big turbo 1J. I mean, there's just nothing that I can compare it to. And the craziest thing is, I feel like I could daily drive this thing. All right, let's do first gear. So this is on full E85. There's no mix, straight E85. As soon as you get on the throttle in this thing, you get this like very large gush of devil smell. It's straight cornfield. It's extremely sweet, and it's also a little sour at the same time. It's a really weird combination of smells. It smells like the devil's testosterone. The transmission is a Tremec 6-speed, which is a very like notchy feeling gearbox. It's so extremely notchy and like heavy that it's matched up perfectly with this 1J. Like, the amount of power that this thing holds, you need something like this in order for it to feel sturdy. Otherwise, it's gonna feel flimsy and sketchy. It feels almost like the gearbox is more powerful than the engine itself. Like, it can hold more power, if that makes any sense. Dude, is my face like crunching up? Because like, that one hit a little different.
Didn't it?
Did that hit a little
Yes!
different?
Dude, I just got shot in my back with, like, up in the seat.
That hit a little different, I'll be honest with you.
Oh.
Something that I'm like very happy about after driving this a couple times and doing some pulls is that the suspension is actually set up like really nice. So it's on BC coilovers all the way around with all the custom dampening set into it. It's built for traction, but for how it's set up right now, like, we're cruising through this stuff at a decent speed, no rubbing or anything. Oh my god, you could get into so much, dude. I'm not even on the throttle and it's too fast, dude. Like, I can't imagine going full throttle through like these corners and it like being like manageable. At least for me. I'm sure a much better driver could do that, but like, just hopping into this car, this is not a car that you want to like go fast on the corners in at all. This car is one of like the most raw cars I've ever driven. I said that about the Evo, and it's true, that the Evo was raw, but this is like an actual death trap slash, as Nick said, it's a widowmaker. This is a car that it's built really well and it's gripped up, but there's just nothing but tin, dude. It is straight up tin, which is really exciting. It makes you focus a lot when you're driving, because if you mess up, that's the last time that you mess up. So it's super, super engaging, and it's crazy because, like, me and Nick were just talking, this thing would smoke a Lamborghini. Like, you guys think, you know, Huracans are fast and stuff? This thing would probably gap at, like, bus lengths, honestly. It's unfucking real.
I want someone to like come up to you and just be like, yo!
I know.
And then just be like, no. You don't want the smoke, bro. You don't want the smoke.
You don't want me to anti-lag on your face, do you? Second gear, 5K. My eyes! Dude, Nick's behind the camera about to cry. Something that I was worried about in this car was like the lag and like the drivability of it. But even like though it spools at 5,000, it starts building boost to like 3. So like right now, there's no boost, but there's more than enough torque. So when people complain about like really big lag, either their car's like, I don't know, maybe it's not tuned correctly, but the lag doesn't feel like terrible lag. It still has torque down low. It's not like it just doesn't move. Boys, what is going on? Thank you so much for watching the video. I wanted to give a huge shout out to the owner, Nick, for letting me take this thing and actually drive it. He built that thing in his garage over the course of 5 years. I mean, that's like his absolute baby, and he did a ridiculously good job on it. So huge shout out to Nick. His Instagram is going to be linked below if you want to see like the full build process on it. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Other than that, dude, the car was cracked. That thing is insane. So I can't wait to do more stuff like this. Now I need a 1J as well as a GTR, so there's going to be a little bit of a problem for me because I don't know how I'm going to do that. Right now I'm actually about to go film another car. It's a wide body STI with an external wastegate, so you guys can get ready for that one as well. But I'm going to have to catch you on the next one, boys. Peace.